Welcome to part 10 of my Game of Thrones Let's Play. In the last part, we met our bastard brother, and we robbed another brother's house for money and letters. What's going to happen next? Fleeing the crime scene. And heading up some stairs. Scratching my ear. Hello, hooded man. There's so many chavs. And quest objective. Ah, we're going to see a whore. A man must know how to look before he can hope to see. Or he just opens his eyes, and then he sees. Alright. Show me your whore. Ooh. You are the whore.
Now here's a visitor who brings back pleasant memories. Is that really you, Sir Alistair?
Yes,
It
boobies.
has been a long time, Shataya.
It has been years since you honored us with your presence. It's been so
When they
long.
said they wanted you
I
hairless,
thought
they didn't
you'd
mean on
lost
top of your
interest
head.
in houses of pleasure.
You weren't wrong about that. My eyes have been opened to the light of Relor, and I took up the red robes of priesthood.
The gods gave us voices with which to sing their praises, hands to build their temples, and desire to honor them through our lovemaking.
You haven't changed, Shataya, but I have.
Yes, I was
Excellent.
black.
If there's anything I can do to lighten your worries, it would be my pleasure. Just ask.
I'll remember that.
I certainly will, fair lady. Goodbye.
She didn't really tell me much, though. Tell me more.
Yes, Sir Alistair? Is there
Come
anything
on.
else
Come
you
on.
want of me?
Aw.
I'm looking for a certain Felena. Is she one of the girls in this house?
Felena is one of my most enchanting girls, and she is well educated. She will be
but
just
she can't read, can
impertinent
she?
enough to please you, my dear. I'm
I can read.
surprised that you know her.
I learned that she was, rather close to my brother.
Of course. I should have known. Gawain very much enjoyed Felena's attentions. Would you care to spend some time in her pleasant company?
Is that
It
what they
would
call
be
it?
a pleasure.
Do go upstairs. Her room is at the end of the corridor on the left. She has been rather sad as of late. Perhaps you will succeed in comforting her.
I'll see what I can do.
And if not, I'll just give her money.
But someone has to do it.
Upstairs. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the exit. Silly me. Okay, upstairs. This way?
Many pardons, my lord, but are you not Sir
Varys!
Alistair Sarwick? I heard
Why are you
tell
wearing
that
a
you had
hood?
returned to the Seven Kingdoms.
Indeed. You appear to know much about me. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I realize that my impromptu intervention might have startled you, my lord, but pray, do not take umbrage.
Better not have damaged
The
my
return
woman.
of a war hero could not help but attract my attention, particularly when his return proves to be so ostentatious.
I won no honors in the war, just scars.
That I
You
covered
have yet
with
to
this
introduce
massive
yourself.
beard.
Your modesty does you honor, my lord. You forged quite a name for yourself fighting for King Robert in his rebellion.
Ah, well, he's never mentioned in the TV
Excuse my
series.
rudeness. I've not yet told you my name. I am Lord Varys, and I hope you will count me as a friend.
You've lost a lot of weight.
We never crossed paths 15 years ago, but perhaps you have heard of me?
He was a master spy.
Lord Varys. Oh yes, I know you. You were Master of Whisperers to old King Aerys Targaryen. I did not recognize you, disguised as you are. I remember a more elegant man of the court.
Well, I am delighted to hear that. Let us simply say that I sometimes prefer to go unnoticed.
You haven't changed. Already in the time of Aerys, it was said that you had eyes in every court in Westeros, and that you knew everything about everyone. We rebels called you the Spider. Some of our lords were wary of you. You made some enemies along the way.
Oh.
Alas, the people of the Seven Kingdoms have little affection for eunuchs.
He brings it up in
All
every
of
conversation.
those noble knights and grand lords are loath to risk their reputations with informers and spies. But in the Game of Thrones, information is power.
They
Those
mention
who
the
most
title.
despise us are often the first to benefit from our whispers.
If he is a eunuch, he's not here by chance.
Please pardon my curiosity, Lord Varys, but I find it surprising to see a person of your ilk frequenting houses of ill repute.
Well, there are 1,000 little nothings to be learned in this sort of establishment. Whores make men talkative, you understand. And since King Robert was kind enough to keep me in my position, I have much to do here.
It would really surprise me if our meeting were purely chance.
Indeed, but my intentions are good. I wanted to discuss the Baratheon rebellion.
Okay.
Why not? There is one question that I've never been able to be free of. Do you believe that the rebellion was a good thing? After all is said
It
and
was a
done?
good thing.
Is
We
King
killed a madman.
Baratheon a better king than Targaryen?
Old King Aerys was mad, my lord. Mad and cruel. That no one can deny. His habit of burning the great people of the kingdom alive could only bring him to ruin.
Ah, but I could do the same.
After that, any idiot could have passed for a good king. As for His Majesty, Robert, his subjects loved him. Of that I have little doubt. But he pays little heed to matters of the realm and remains
This
blind
really is
to
like
the
an episode of
enemies
Game of
around
Thrones.
him.
There's so much talking and
I
very little
fear that a
action.
new storm brews on the horizon. Does that knowledge make you regret your part in the rebellion?
It was the right thing
Some
to
good came of it all the same. I find comfort in telling myself that all was not done in vain.
You were just one young knight amongst hundreds of others, and Tywin Lannister was always a demanding master.
do. Oh, yeah.
He dragged you into that war and you carried out your duty as a bannerman.
At the time, Lord Tywin wanted a foot in each camp. When he ordered us
You
to
only had
fight
2
for
feet.
Robert, I chose to follow his orders. Yes.
Why such bitterness, my friend? You fought valiantly, and more importantly, you were on the winning side.
That helps.
You could have brought renown, fortune, and glory to your house, if you had so wished.
Yeah, but now I've got
And
these really
yet,
kick-ass threads.
when the time came
and I
to
can
reap
shoot
the
fire.
benefits of your efforts, you turned away and
I think I
left
won in the end.
Westeros. I admit that I do not understand why.
Let's shut him up.
It is something that I recall without fondness, Lord Varys.
Ah, my dear Alistair, it is too cruel of you to leave my curiosity thus unsatisfied.
Never mind.
But your secrets... Perhaps it would interest you to learn that your old squire, Valar, did not spurn the honors as you did. Lord Tywin Lannister covered him in gold and knighted him to reward him for his exploits and his unfailing loyalty.
For his unspeakable brutality, you mean to say? I had the opportunity to behold his work again in the square. Such a wild beast should not be left to roam free, much less granted a command. It is an invitation to disaster.
Have a care, my friend. Sir Valar has become an important member of the court. He is a faithful supporter of Queen Cersei's. And he could cause you great harm if you were to make him an enemy. I strongly recommend that you
Yeah,
avoid
but
making
I
such
kick his
remarks
ass.
in public.
I'll be careful.
I watched him grow in both size and ferociousness. I know what he is capable of better than anyone. No need to worry, though. I won't go provoking him without cause.
What a relief. Now, I'm afraid that I must beg your
Good.
leave.
Leave, eunuch. I have a woman
Please
to attend to.
excuse me. I'm afraid that my little birds are always chirping and demanding my attention. Make the most of your stay with Chattia. I hope to see you again soon.
I'm seeing the other woman, not Chattia. Then I find her covered in blood and Varys murdered her. Nice boobs.
You are Felena, if I'm not mistaken. Shataya said that I might find you here.
You are not mistaken, my lord. How might I please you?
A one-on-one will be enough to satisfy me. Preferably far from prying ears.
My lord needs only close the door.
Good
At
lord.
Shataya's, the walls are thick and the beds are deep.
Slow down. I just want to speak.
No, no, you don't.
Oh, in that case,
I wish you to show me the depth
it
of
will
your
be done
bed.
according to my lord's pleasure.
I am Alistair, of House Sarwick. I imagine that means something to you.
Sarwick? By the maiden. You are from Gawain's
Pretending
family,
to
are
be
you not?
shocked.
Did he send you? How is he? When will he return?
One thing at a time, young lady. He did not send me. I
One
simply
thing at a
want you
time,
to
young
tell me
lady.
what you know of my brother. Everything leads me to believe that he is in grave danger. I hope that you could help me find him.
If it will help Lord Gawain, I will do whatever you like.
My mouth is a bit
But what
weird.
makes you think I might be of use to you?
You recently sent him a love letter. You seem to be aware of his movements.
I love how
Yes, my lord.
we're having a
Lord
one-on-one with
Gawain
the door
told me he
open.
was going to River Spring in order to visit his father. Lambert, his servant, would send me news. He told me that Lord Gawain planned to return to King's Landing shortly. So that he wouldn't forget to pay me a visit, I sent him a message.
He came here.
Yes, but my message was for naught. He came directly here soon after his arrival in town. He found out that the city watch was looking for him. It was I who
And we
washed
had
the
a
dust of
discussion,
travel from
and,
him.
and the door's open. So
He did not even go to his
he's now
home
dead.
first.
Well thought. Knowing that the gold cloaks were likely watching the house, coming here was a good decision.
He was very nervous. He hardly spoke to me that night. I
You're a
tried to
whore.
ask him questions about the patricide rumors, but they only made him angry. The last thing he said was that he would go to the Red Keep, that the Crown would hear what he had to say, and that he had more than one card to play. He left at the first light of dawn. I have had no news since, and the gold cloaks
That bed's
continue
not
to
empty.
search for him. Something must have gone wrong. What do you plan to do, my lord? The city watchers searched for him in vain for days. Even Lord Varys does not know his whereabouts, and Lord Varys knows all.
I will hunt
If
for
my
him.
brother went to the Red Keep, then that is where I must go.
Wait, this cloak belongs to Lord Gawain.
Woo,
You
loot.
forgot it. Take it, please.
Finally.
It cannot hurt, indeed.
I pray to the maiden to help you in your search. Find Gawain.
I would need more than the help of an imaginary goddess. But I appreciate the intention.
Your gods
as
are
I'm
shit.
sure my brother does. as
Mine
well.
are real.
Farewell, Felina.
Now, show me this bed of yours. The depth is not as much as I'd hope. Come with me to another room. But first, new bling. Alistair's cloak. Or sexy red cloak. Mmm. You there, talk to me. Oh, I want to sleep with the whore. Alright, let's go then. What's in this room? A bath. A bed of depth. This whorehouse is shit. No one's actually using it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Crazy dancing. I like that. That's a nice touch. Good lord. Yes, yes, and I will watch.
Yes, do it.
You obviously don't know what you should be doing with two naked ladies. What's this? More things. And in this place. Dancing!
Let him eat his fill.
What? Okay. Already said that. Strip poker. Alright.
There, that's him. You're obviously looking for trouble, Sir Alistair. In the Crown's name, you are under arrest.
For
What
being
is it
in
I
a
stand
whorehouse.
accused of, officer?
You are accused of murder. Guards from the City Watch were killed in your home just today.
They have no proof. Deny it!
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just arrived in King's Landing. Men died in my home? Do you have any leads?
You're quite confident, Sir Alistair, but your story isn't fooling anyone. Several witnesses saw you leave your home immediately after the incident.
You mean those dead men outside my
Justice
house?
concerns everyone, my lord, even people of your standing. Give yourself up.
What will become of him?
He will be stripped of his weapons and brought to the dungeons of the Red Keep. If he's
Unacceptable.
found guilty, tradition allows him to choose his own punishment. He will either be sent to the wall to take the black, or be beheaded.
Now that's an amusing notion.
And if you should be foolish enough to resist, my men are just outside, and they would eagerly welcome a chance to avenge their brothers in arms.
Yeah, but I've got an
A
army of
simple
whores, you
gesture
see,
from me
and they
in
will
this
kick
brothel will be
your
left in
ass.
ruins.
Sir Alistair, I pray, none of that here. Think of my girls.
Put a weapon in their
Very
arms.
well, officer. I'll follow you.
Disappoint. I just want to kill people. Remember to allocate points in your character sheet when you level up. Oh, I'm naked and really scarred. Whoa.
Courage, Alistair. Courage. A few days spent in the dungeons of the Red Keep won't be the death of me.
Shoot fire.
They're bound to
Oh, I've
send
got a
me
candle.
someone to speak with.
Ooh, hello. Speak to me. Well, that was
Hello,
convenient.
Lord Tsar.
Varys!
Lord Varys?
It is too bad these surroundings are not as pleasant as our last encounter. How has your stay been?
I'm naked.
Long. I had expected a quick trial when the men of the City Watch came to arrest me. I was mistaken. You are the first person to come and visit me. Why is everything taking so long? What does the Crown intend to do with me?
Study
My
me?
friend, I'm terribly sorry, but the Crown has no desire to take care of you. After all, you attacked the Gold Cloaks.
And my brother?
Unfortunately, I know no more than you on that subject.
To what do I owe the honor of your presence here, Varys? I never have visitors.
You see,
What, in all of 3
the
days you can
fact
use that kind of
you don't
terminology?
seem to care about yourself rather pleases me. Your escape will go unnoticed for quite some time.
You plan to help me escape from here? You?
Apparently so.
What
Damn your
could you possibly
ugliness.
gain from that?
The balance of the Seven Kingdoms is delicate, and I predict more upheaval to come. It is clear that you have a role in what is to come.
Thank you for your concern, but I refuse to leave these cells as a fugitive. I prefer to await my trial and defend my name before the Crown.
You are quite the optimist.
Yes.
I am sorry if I've ruined your plans. I intend to meet with the Queen. I must take back Riverspring and keep that traitor Valar from getting his hands on it. To do that, my name must
I am
be cleared.
such a goody
Otherwise,
two-shoes.
how can I plead my case before the Queen?
Cleared? You've killed Gold Cloaks, my friend.
Yeah.
Who has accused me? One of Valar's soldiers? Then it will be my word against his.
I see. It may not go as smoothly as you imagine. Believe me when I tell you that it will be several more weeks before your trial. In the meantime, Savala will have wed your sister.
No!
What do you suggest, Lord Varys?
I can get you an audience with the Queen. Today, if you wish it.
I doubt that a fugitive would be allowed to approach her, much less speak to her.
You only knew Cersei Lannister as a naive young princess, dear man. Since her marriage, she has become a strong-willed queen with a burning ambition, well-versed in intrigue. She has been filling the court with her creatures for years now.
So,
Thus, the virtue she prizes
Children?
above all else is loyalty, which she rewards generously. That is how Savala moved up in court, and therein, paradoxically, lies your opportunity. Swear blind allegiance to the Queen, become her devoted servant, and she will give you what you desire.
and you believe that Valar will just sit there and allow me to thwart his ambitions?
Oh, I doubt that very much. It is quite likely that he will strike back at you eventually, but in front of the Queen, he won't dare to use force.
What I'd like in this game is
Of
if
course,
like,
he
my
will try to remind her of
conversations
her commitment.
could influence like
But
various
she has never been
events.
capable of the same
don't know
loyalty
they
that
actually
she
are.
demands of her men.
Could I have avoided
Impress her. Make yourself more desirable than your rival, and you will win.
this? Dude, I can shoot fire.
You're right. It could very well work. You give good advice when it's in your best. How do you plan?
As you may imagine, I have no desire. Here
I've
is
gotta
the
get
key
out.
to your cell.
Very...
Don't worry. In the very depths of the Red Keep, there are paths known only to ghosts and spiders.
If such ways exist,
Indeed, When the Red Keep was built, King Maegor the Cruel made certain that the fortress walls were all connected by a...
Yeah, I want to get
These
out.
passages allowed his spies to see and hear everything that occurred in every room in the keep. It is said that Maegor had every man who worked on its construction executed in order to keep the passages secret.
Pleasant.
Indeed. But don't forget, Lord Sarwick, it is my duty to stay informed. I am the only one who knows all of its entrances.
Looks like
and
the
full
right side of
extent
his face
its
has been stretched
meanderings.
into his armor.
I see. Then tell...
Pass by the row of cells across.
The map will tell me.
It is a passage towards the tunnels. Past that point, be on your guard.
Very well. But do not expect my gratitude.
Really?
I'm sure...
I will await you at the end of the passage to give you access to the throne room, where you will meet the Queen. Good luck, Lord Alistair, and I will see you soon.
Unfortunately, that's going to be in the next episode. Bye-bye!